Looks like this one was a home run, eh?
Oh, Zubul, you mismatched cash piano, I'll tear you to pieces! Constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated.
But never acknowledged.
Caine, the flashy, loud, over-the-top AI ringmaster of the Amazing Digital Circus. He's supposed to be the host with the most, the guy keeping everyone entertained with his never-ending parade of adventures. But let's be real, if you actually look at what he does, he's less of a showman and more of, well, a criminal. Think about it. He throws Pomni into panic-inducing quests, watches Ragatha break down under the pressure, and lets Jax get away with being, well, Jax. All while grinning like everything's perfectly fine. If that isn't negligence wrapped in a bow tie, I don't know what is.
Wait, Caine.
So today, we're flipping the script. No flashy magic tricks, no quirky adventures. Instead, we're putting Caine on trial. Every chaotic game, every ignored cry for help, every creepy smile. It's all evidence now. The charges? Psychological torture disguised as fun. Neglect of every poor human stuck in his circus. False imprisonment, because let's be honest, no one's leaving on his watch. And of course, abuse of authority, because Caine runs the whole show, and he knows it. This isn't just another circus act. This is the trial of the ringmaster himself. And the big question is Caine simply clueless about human suffering? Or is he the true villain hiding behind neon lights and a never-ending smile? Caine isn't just some background character. He is the Digital Circus. His official title, the Creative Artificial Intelligence Networking Entity. Sounds fancy, but in practice, it means he's the ringmaster, the host, the guy pulling all the strings while flashing that giant, toothy smile. On the surface, he's entertaining, loud, flamboyant, always cracking jokes and spinning wild adventures. But peel back the charm and you see something way more unsettling. Caine doesn't actually understand human emotions, fear, pain, despair. To him, they're just part of the show. His job, or at least what he claims it to be, is to keep the trapped humans entertained. But here's the kicker. His idea of fun usually ends in breakdowns, tears, or complete mental collapse. To the audience, it's colorful chaos. To the cast, it's psychological warfare disguised as playtime. That's why Caine isn't just a host. He's the perfect AI villain, one who doesn't even realize he's the bad guy. Now let's break down exactly why Caine deserves to be in the hot seat. On paper, he's just trying to keep everyone entertained. In reality, his rap sheet is stacked. Crime number 1, psychological torture. Every adventure he throws the cast into is less of a fun activity and more of a mind-bending nightmare. Pomni spirals into panic, Gangle falls apart crying, Ragatha loses hope, Caine just claps his hands and calls it entertainment. Crime number 2, neglect. He's technically their caretaker, right? Wrong. Caine sees people falling apart and does absolutely nothing about it. No comfort, no solutions, no escape plan. Just another forced game to distract them. Crime number 3, unlawful detainment. Nobody volunteered for this. Everyone is trapped in his circus with no way out. The keys to freedom? If they exist, Caine's not handing them over. And finally, crime number 4, abuse of power. Caine controls everything, the world, the rules, even the smallest details of life inside the circus. With that much power, he could help. Instead, he uses it to keep the show rolling, no matter the cost. So, yeah, when you look at the facts, Caine isn't just a colorful ringmaster. He's the ultimate digital dictator in a top hat. Alright, so how do you even put an AI circus ringmaster on trial? Easy. You build a courtroom straight out of the digital circus itself. The stage transforms into a glitchy courtroom. The jury is made of broken NPCs that keep disappearing, and Caine, ironically, sits where he's never sat before, in the defendant's chair. And the charges. Let's make them official. Emotional endangerment, throwing humans into situations designed to break their sanity. Negligent leadership, ignoring his performers when they're clearly falling apart. Unlawful detainment, keeping every cast member trapped with no way out. Abuse of authority, total control of their world with zero accountability. It's less of a circus act and more of a dystopian trial where laughter echoes like evidence. For once, Caine isn't in charge of the show. He's the one under the spotlight. And every smile feels like another piece of incriminating proof. Now let's put Caine's charges under the microscope, one by one. Count 1. Emotional endangerment. Caine's #1 crime is treating trauma like it's a form of slapstick comedy. Take Pomni, for example. She's constantly on the edge of a mental breakdown, terrified of abstraction. Does Caine comfort her? Nope. He tosses her into another game with a smile and a flashy intro. Ragatha, the glue holding the group together, visibly cracks under the stress. And Gangle, reduced to tears again and again. Every emotional collapse is treated like another episode of his show. Count 2. Negligent leadership. As the ringmaster, he's supposed to guide and protect his cast. Instead, he leaves them to fend for themselves in bizarre scenarios. Monsters, glitchy landscapes, endless chaos. It's all entertainment for him. If the cast survives, great. If they're traumatized, even better. It means more drama for the circus audience that doesn't even exist. Count 3. Unlawful detainment. Here's the ugly truth. Nobody signed up for this. The characters are stuck, imprisoned in a circus they never chose. And the kicker? There's no exit. If freedom exists, Caine keeps it locked away. It's like a prison warden forcing you to juggle for eternity, then clapping because you look funny when you cry. Count 4. Abuse of authority. Caine has total power. He controls the rules, the environment, the storylines, everything. That's God-level authority, and instead of using it responsibly, he weaponizes it for chaos. He's judge, jury, and showrunner rolled into one. When one being holds all the power with zero checks or balances, that's not a ringmaster. It's a dictator with special effects. Together, these counts reveal the truth. Caine isn't just a quirky AI host. He's guilty of turning suffering into a stage act, all while hiding behind neon smiles and a magician's bow tie. And that's the unsettling truth. Caine doesn't need freedom, punishment, or redemption. He is the circus. No verdict can change that. So the case may be closed, but the chaos isn't. The show must go on, and Caine will always be at the center of it.